Hello, welcome to my tutorial series, Object-Oriented Programming for Mobile Website Development. So, continue from where we left off. At this stage, our website is only loading pages because we have to manually set the count variables. Okay, so what that means, if we want to load other pages for now, for instance, we can go ahead and include that in this if block, nested if statement, if again. Okay, so change that number to 3 and change that number to 4. Okay, so all that is important to load any page then is, so long as you can require that file and then create a class name from the file and create a class instance from the class name in that file, you can use that object to call method from the class name from the file. So we are requiring a file and going inside that file, creating a class instance from the class name in that file, using that class instance to call our methods. Okay. Therefore, if I go ahead and now change that to index, for instance, and then change that class instance index. So we have a file name index.php, and inside that index.php is a class name index. We are creating instance of that and using it to call our method from that class. I mean, every controller has a class name, same name as a controller, and they're just there to load your pages. So that's what we are doing, matching that name. And now the same name will be the folder name for that page. You see, so we'll be consistent with our name. And we know that every single controller at least implements get default page method. So we can now load our individual pages. So if I change that number to 4, let's see what we can load. When I go ahead and refresh this page, index page load. You see, because that's our index page. So we say count equal to 4, load our index page. If count equal to 3, you see, although our this is to prove that our module view controller framework is intact and is loading, and our bootstrap can load our pages as well using that framework. But we have to sit down manually to keep tweaking these numbers. You see, if you watch there, every page has got a title. So we are routing everything through our index page. So at this stage now, that shows our bootstrap, although it's working, is kind of inefficient because nobody will sit down and keep changing all these numbers. And if you want our login page, our famous login page, change that to 1 and refresh the page. There you go. The login page pops up. Now, okay, let's improve on this. Now, what's happening now? Also, you have to bear in mind now, we've got links here, but when you click any one of them, they are all pointing to controllers without no file extension. The strings without file extension, controllers. So we need to use that to activate our website. But when you click any link, it throws error. Nothing happens because we want them to point to our controller. Okay, so to do that, we need a htaccess file. So what I have done is to include this file in our root folder. That's .htaccess. I will show you a copy of that file so you can appreciate what it does. Yeah, this is a sample of the htaccess file. Okay, so it's a configuration file, so it's not like the same type of style of programming you are learning about. So it's a configuration file. Anywhere you see pound sign, it's a comment. But the most important thing you have to know here is rewrite engine is on, and your rewrite base is your root folder. And you can put all these conditions. the most important thing here is this line 8 that says index.php question mark web URL equals something. This is the get request variable we are looking for to create our links. And then you are sending it there to allow your URL strings to be used as links. Query string allowed links. Okay, so the magic starts from here. Once we have set that HTTPS in our root folder, we are able to, and to do that, all you have to do, if you want to copy that from the screen, all you have to do, use your notepad, pull up a notepad like that, and then, just copy all that as you see it there, and open up a notepad and paste it right there. Obviously, you have to change the root folder accordingly. And if you want to change this get URL variable, you can change that as well. It's a key, so whatever value you set to it is fine. This value should be set to $I as it is. So whatever key you want to use, it's okay, up to you. But to save this file, all you have to do, go File, Save or Save as, the same thing. When that comes up, when that pops up, you go choose Save as type as all files. And then .htaccess, it has not got no name. Right, .htaccess. Okay, so that's how we save that file. Now, once you got that file, what we can do with that now, you can use it in our code. So because this function here is not very efficient, with object-oriented programming as well, when you're writing it, if there's any code you don't want to implement, instead of deleting it, you can rename it and then, use it, keep it there for revision, So you can call this a manual link, because we have to manually do that. Manual link page loader, manual link loader or something. All right. So that means we have to rewrite this our page, constructor function. Okay. Now we've got that. We know. Let me quickly give you a demo. Now that we've got that variable, that variable is called $_get. That's our variable. And now with this variable, now we can load our page. Let me see if I can quickly feed that in now while I'm here, before the time runs out. Okay. So you assign it to a local variable, and you explode it. Explode is a PHP keyword that explodes a string with a single / and the string you want to explode is that. Okay. Now it's in form of a variable, it's in form of array, which you can now use in your code. But because of time, I will do that on the next video to introduce you to what HTAccess means and how we can use that variable in our code to load our pages. In other words, to use this variable to activate our links. Okay, thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.